We are here live at Darlington Raceway for race number 5 of the second season of the Aaron's USARC Pro Cup Series. I'm here in the booth with Luke Evans here at Darlington, and obviously have a pretty good race on today, I believe.
Yeah, it was one of the more lackluster races last year, to be said. I think this is going to be something a bit different. I think the tyres can definitely wear off a bit quicker than they did last year, which should make this a bit more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, last year was just dominated today. I believe his first win of the season. And
Yeah,
he was the best car last year. He rolls off third today, so I think Wimmer, he's a pretty safe pick today for the win. But obviously, it's not going to be easy because you see a lot of fast cars all around him.
Especially the man straight ahead of him. He will be very hungry for his first win. That's definitely not Canada today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is RFJ's pretty high up in the standings. He could use a win to propel him even further. Justin Whitmer's up there. Lexi Herman's had a pretty good start to the year. Riley Spurley-Tube's had a pretty good start to the year. Most of these cars in the top 10 have had a pretty good start to the year.
Yeah, and Joe Zeller as well, starting in 6th, has had a really unsung year so far compared to where he was expected to be. Doing a really good job, actually. So it'll be interesting to see where he can end up. Can he finally get his career win? We said for RFJ, Riley Spurley-Tube, Bennington, lots of guys here could easily be looking at a first career win today.
Yeah, it's going to be a good race here. Cars I think could win the race here. I think anyone really, if you start in the top 20, I think you have a good shot today. It's the kind of racetrack where qualifying position definitely will matter. You want to have that track position here all day.
And especially with, I think, strategy and tyre wear will be a big element race. So I think it's going to be quite a strategy-wise quite unique, something that we've not seen before.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, strategy. We've seen strategy play a huge factor the last couple races. We saw people run out of gas for Road America. We saw, especially in the Truck Series, but even in the Cup Series, we've seen strategy play a factor.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how it goes today.
Yeah, we'll find out in just a moment with the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And here we go, all 40 vehicles roaring to life. And we are ready to go for 74, I believe, laps of racing. And it's the same distance as last season. It was quite a long one last season as well. Just one thing to note, we have had 3 cars fail inspection. One of them there is number 16, Jacqueline Concepcion, and Blair McKenzie and Bobak Fox all failing inspection. And also something to note, Reese Kupski, Christian Vargas, Lotus Disparito and Cameron Brennan, all very fast cars, but they are right at the back of the field today.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they can move up here. Up to a lot of fast cars. But the field is pretty good racing.
Yeah, well said there. They come through turns 3 and 4, a very sharp left turn from the pace car, and it's down to Ricky Freeman Jr. to set this field off for 74 laps.
And Leslie Herman leading. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're racing at Darlington.
That inside that's jumped out straight away.
Yeah, wow. Not a good start by Lexi Herman up top here as through 1 and 2 first time. Pretty smooth so far.
All good. This is where it gets a bit sketchy, the way they have to slow down for the much tighter 3 and 4. Lexi Herman's getting really shafted on the high side, as are a lot of people actually.
If he's on a good run, Herman got on the outside there with Luke Evans, was able to
Yeah.
hang on to that 6th spot. Still, look at this mess though right here. You see
The
Crouch going through.
huge shuffle. They've all made
So
it
far,
through.
everybody,
They've all made it
yeah,
through
because they're
quite
really
cleanly.
keeping off the wall.
And how about Andreas Andronikau, 5th for his first and only run in the 01 USARC car. Benedict Merlo is expected to come back to that car next week, and there goes the 18 to the lead.
He's gonna get a nose early for right here. Still side by side though here down the back.
Yeah, no, RFJ carried that run on the outside fairly well. I just wonder what's going to happen through 3 and 4. It's coming.
Uh, 5 all single file. Or 6, 7, 8, 9 actually now.
I think the 15's looking back underneath.
Certainly tried it right there, couldn't quite get there though.
I think a few cars have definitely hit the wall. Oh, look at this, Cameron Brennan, those Brito, they've not gone anywhere.
The
Meanwhile,
guys that have been moving have been Reese Kupski and Christian Vargas.
yeah, they've done a good job so far already. But looks like Whitmer's pulling away, like he did last year.
Not quite on that one though. I think the 42 is a little bit better than the 15 right now. They're all just kind of stuck behind RFJ, but see just how much better the 15 is in 3 and 4.
I'm also just curious to see what happens when tyre wear really kicks in, because we didn't see as much as that last year compared to what we will see this season. Look at this,
I mean,
it's a good run by the 52 team today.
Yeah, it's for a lot of smaller teams. The Angel Gutierrez having a really nice run. Eli Steelwolf back there in 10th, Ben Crouch in 9th. Some small teams having good starts here to this race. But I believe recent 4 more tire wear. I believe Goodyear's brought us softer tires, right?
Yes, yeah, much softer.
That top line kind of works off 3 and 4 though.
Well, here comes the 01.
Pretty easy path there, Steve Cologne.
Maybe the 3's just managing his tyres a bit, quite possibly.
Yeah, that might be a veteran versus a rookie move. I mean, like, it's whereas Steven Cologne's made, he's been here since the very beginning.
Yeah, I think Dallas Miller just got in the wall back there.
That's
But all fairly single file at the moment. But Whitmer's not pulling away the same way he was a few laps ago. Oh, Evans running the outside line a bit too high. Very close. I don't know if that's just an early sign of tyre wear.
Here comes Greenman now going to try and get by Steelwolf here. This is for, I believe, 9th.
Yes. Oh, and 80 really checked up.
Sure, Steel he's struggling a little bit more than some of these guys around him right now.
Look at how and that was very close there. Between the 52 and the 53. I think what you're already seeing is the real effects of tyre wear just 10 laps in. These guys are going so much lower through turns 3 and 4 right now.
And you'll see right there though, here comes RFJ with a good run.
42 has a run as
Darlington
well.
got a good run as well.
We're going to have a new leader? Yes, we are.
Pretty easy pass right there. Here comes Bankton again, in the middle of the corner. Right in.
I think she may just have to bide her time a bit. However, the door has opened from the inside.
Here comes Bangton for the lead.
And the inside tends to prevail through 1 and 2. And it will do. Look at the huge run from the 18. Oh, it's just kind of stalled out.
It didn't. Bangton leading. 18's really good instead of 3 and 4 though.
Yeah, and it's kind of... Here comes a 15 again. These guys having a good back and forth so far, the teammates. It's going to allow these guys to catch up as well.
Yes, that's Cologne and Lexi Herman, who's back up to 6th here. I think Green up to 7th and the 4. Peter on the top 10 might get 8th right here from 52 Gutierrez. Not quite on that one.
Gonna have to wait just another lap at least. And looks like Spurley got very high through 3 and 4. That's allowed Nicholas Santiago underneath for, I believe that will be roughly 12th position, and they're still side by side through turn 1.
Yeah, but Spurley just had to back out of that right there. There's not much you can do on the outside.
No,
too.
yeah, not at all. A very single file at the moment, and just as I say that, alone hitting high.
Yeah, he managed to get a run out of it, though. Was able to hook it, basically, and he's going to have a big run to go 1 down the straightaway before the lead.
Back to the lead. 15, your pole sitter, Ricky Freeman Jr., and his teammate follows him through fairly easily, and he may have a run now as well.
Yeah, he's going to look to the bottom here in 3 and 4. Dives it in there.
Here comes the 42 as well.
Not quite going to be able to get underneath the 15, though.
Didn't make it work.
Lexi Herman's lost a bunch of spots. Peter Onjak trying to get underneath Gutierrez. That is for the 6th position.
It's going to work fairly easily into turn 1. Onjak with a very good last few laps. He's really propelling himself towards the top 5. He's going to go on Greenman here.
Yes, for 6th spot, but I don't think he's going to get there on the 4.
And not just yet. Now back up front, they're spreading out again. Yeah, and Andronica kind of holding the rest back right now from getting any closer.
Yeah, but here comes Stephen Cologne. Kyra Sustrai also have a diver underneath Peter Onjak.
Bremen was able to get through the 0-1 there, taking advantage of the gap created by the 3, and Sustrai's going to do the same thing here. Yeah, Onjak kind of getting stuck on the outside now.
Might be able to do something in 3 and 4 about that, but in 1 and 2, he's not going to be able to do much about it.
Yeah, he comes back on the outside a little bit.
Sustrai's got a really nice run on the 4 down the front stretch in turn 1.
Sustrai's been really coming up quickly.
Boy, one almost ran up back of Freeman there. Might be side by side for 2. Oh, I think the 4's going to prevail on that one.
Yeah, run just stalled out there for Andronica. And it looked like for a minute Cologne was pitting. They're going so slowly through 3 and 4 already.
Yeah, we're only on lap 19 here, so only going to get amplified as this race goes on.
Just be interested to see when those strategy calls come in. Meanwhile, on the other side of the field, it looks like finally the likes of Blair McKenzie, Lotus Espirito, Cameron Brennan getting a move on a bit. Argus is kind of stalled out. Well, it looks like
Lopez struggled a bit off 2 right there. He's going to get passed by a couple cars. Not a bad run so far for Lopez. That's a team that needs to just stabilize, really.
Yeah, you're right. It was nice that they made the race today, and it's something definitely they need to build off of. To be able to start locking themselves into races.
Yeah, I mean, running top 25 isn't the worst way of doing that for a smaller team, as you see Rigel going by Matthew Hubert.
That Cameron Brennan, I mean, I'm surprised it's taken him so long to get through all those cars.
Yeah, it's taken him a few laps here. Up front for a lead, possibly. Not quite.
It's a bit ambitious.
He's getting them a little bit loose though in the
Yeah.
center, but Wimmer's a little bit better off the corner, it looks like.
Sustrai, I think the front 3 have got to look out for Tyler Sustrai right now.
Yeah, he's up to 5th, trying to get by Stephen Cologne for 4th. Not there just yet, though. So far, though, here comes Bangton for 2nd on RFJ.
And she's going to get there very comfortably.
Yeah, pretty easy path there for the 42 as Dustry not quite underneath Cologne there. Right on the bumper,
yeah,
though.
he'll definitely be looking on this occasion into 3. Got to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, he's going to try a little bit higher line, maybe cut it back down on corner exit to try to get a run. As RFJ's back at the 42, though.
Ooh, got a little bit closer heading into 1, but a bit of a back and forth there for 2nd place. Sustrai still on the back of the 3. Got a little bit loose there.
Yeah, just not quite able to carry momentum. You get right up next to a car and you get a little bit loose or tight or both. That's about for 6 here. Greenman, Andronicow, and Peter Onjak. Andronicow doing a really nice job right now, though.
Yeah, very good showing from a man who's had a slightly unlucky start to the truck season, just getting caught up in his fair share of accidents. But yeah, a nice top 10, top 5 run here at Darlington is very impressive.
Luke Evans back comes to the top 10 there. That's one of the other FSR cars, so currently 3 of them in the top 10.
Yeah, you know, we've seen that many times before. And Justin Winters checked out from the field right now.
1.36 right now, but it did close that time.
Oh, yeah. What I think's interesting is that the average speed per lap is down by half a mile an hour every single lap.
I mean, these guys are really struggling right now on these old tires.
Just wonder when they'll come in. Who's going to bite the bullet and come in first? It looks like Roberto Crown Jr. may be struggling quite badly. He's now dropped to dead last. As we see, what
happened to the 29?
Not sure. For a minute, I thought the 72 was coming down, but he's not. He's just taken a has he got an issue?
I don't think he has an issue. I think he just got put on the apron.
Yeah.
My guess is there's someone else, though, that's ran it back at that 29.
Yeah, and it's our mission now to see who could possibly have some hood damage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be anybody up north towards the front here. I don't see anybody yet, but...
And we'll... oh, yeah, by the way, in the 41 this week, it's Nigel Smith making his Cup Series debut. Very impressive run inside the top 20. There goes DeLello down the inside of the 52.
Yeah, good run for DeLello so far as... Oh, boy, that was a bit close to between Santiago and Gutierrez, but...
A good run from that man as well, Nicholas Santiago. Obviously failed to make Atlanta, has struggled to get inside the top 30. It's been a real struggling start for Toyota Gazoo Racing. However, a very nice run here, just on the edge of the top 10. Hopefully it's a sign of better things to come for that TGR team.
Yeah, hopefully it's big late move there. I don't see anybody with any hood damage here. It makes me wonder if someone got in the back at 19 to hit the wall. Oh.
And Peter Onjak. That looks like a tyre down. Oh no, maybe no, yeah.
Likely a tyre issue. He is stopped on the apron.
And will that bring out the yellow?
Doesn't look like it.
No, it will not. And that's Peter Onjak's day. Completely compromised.
That's unfortunate. Stephen Cologne has gone past Luna Bennington for 3rd.
Bennington's kind of dropped off here, maybe struggling with the tyres. Here comes Kyle Sustrai.
I think Sustrai and Bennington are going to come back at the Frito possibly here. Sustrai at least able to. Bennington not quite able to carry the momentum off the corner.
Look at RFJ is really close back up to Justin Whitney here. I think we're going to see a path to the lead very shortly.
Not quite yet, at least. Just doesn't quite have the runs down the straightaways.
And it's hard to build up those runs when the tyres are doing so poorly right now. We're nearly kind of getting near the halfway point already here. About 7 laps off. And it looks like
Oh.
McFadden's had an issue as well.
I'm not sure if this is scheduled or just an issue, but I think this is an issue.
Yeah, you would see more movement in that pit box by now if it was not an issue.
Could be another tire issue. That's my question.
And is it just a case of a tyre going down because they've stretched the tyres too long, possibly? And in comes Justin
60
Perez.
then. This might be scheduled.
It looks
that
it,
car
yeah.
is rolling. But I don't see anyone joining him, so maybe not.
I mean, you know, he's right towards the back of the field. It's a free punt, a pit stop, basically, just to get some fresher tyres on, build up some track position, maybe get a lucky yellow around, you know, by the time he comes out and see what happens. But yeah, that does seem very scheduled.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick stop.
And there goes on-jack finally being serviced as well as, oh my goodness, the 16.
That was aggressive.
All the way underneath the line. And we are seeing now, yeah, we are seeing pit stops.
Oh, yeah, top two are in.
This is going to be interesting.
I just gotta hope there's no yellow right now, though.
Yeah, I think John McFadden's just retired from the race.
You're not sure why is it... Oh, he had an engine issue.
Interesting is on-jack's now 3 laps down, but he is out on track and kind of in line with the strategy. Oh, and his contact.
Oh, boy, yeah. RFJ got on the back of the 18.
Wow. That won't be too compromising at all, really.
And good stop at 18.
He's very
Lower stop
comfortably
out
out in
of 15.
front. He was stopped by the 55.
Yeah, came out right behind Anthony Greenman in the 4. As there's some of the cars with fresher tires. The other thing that can happen here is this is a sketchy pit road exit. You can often have incidents here. But I don't believe we have at the moment. Everyone looks fine right now.
Yeah, what I'm just seeing is that they've done 34 to 35 laps on that set of fuel and tyres. And that's, at the end, that's going to be just a few laps short of full distance.
Yeah, is that someone stopped or is that just someone slow off pit road?
Just Roach Rockfield coming off pit road, getting back up to speed by the looks of things.
Yeah, you see the 11 coming out, the 3 coming out.
It's going to be interesting with where they come back onto track with regards to the 01. I think they've slotted in fairly well. Nicholas Santiago now in the top 10.
I believe he is. I think some guys had a bad stop or just pitting now. Yeah, Bankton a bit of a slower stop. Lexi Herman had a slower stop. They have a little bit fresher tires than some of the guys around them, which might help. But
yeah, eventually the tyres of the likes of the 3 will kick in and he should be able to catch back up to Andronicow. Yeah,
right in front of the leaders there.
Yeah, it was
Jeffrey Perkins.
Yeah. Yeah, Santiago's in the top 10, which is what we like to see from someone who had a lot of promise last season, and the start for this year has not gone to plan for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Good run by Nigel Smith running inside the top 10 as well.
Yeah, obviously still running in the memory of Aidan Martin. Oh, and there goes...
Might make the move? Yeah, he's gonna try. Oh, boy.
I was very close. It's going to pay off for the 07.
Yeah, got the move to work.
I'm just thinking, yeah, lap cars starting to become a factor here.
How about Zachary DeLello in 3rd?
Very impressive from the Rookie of the Year candidate, especially on a day where his main rival for that title, Cameron Brennan, is running quite poorly. And here comes Nigel Smith for what will become, I believe, 7th place.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, made that move look easy too. That was impressive.
The 07 with a bad run, it would seem, and Perkins is causing issues here for 55. Aston Williams got a 5-second lead, by the way. That is humongous.
Yeah, you see him getting up to the 16 of Concepcion, and also the 0 of Christian Vargas just having another miserable run here.
And that really
He's at the
surprises
wall.
me.
The side of that car is.
Yeah, that must be why, because he was at one point climbing quite rapidly. He's going to plant himself right in front of the 18 here.
I think he's going to lose a spot right to the 18 here. I believe he's currently running back in 35th or so. 33rd, 34th now.
Yeah, but I mean,
Joe Zeller's had an issue as well. He's a lap down.
yeah, I mean, he just dropped back at the start, and we've not really seen him since. On track, I can't exactly locate him right now as Andronicau is lapping, and it looks like Santiago's dropped back a few spots as Cologne now challenging Nigel Smith.
Yes, for 7th, he's got Evans coming with him. I think Santiago might have pitted a little bit earlier, so he got a little bit of a jump, but he's struggling a little bit now. As now Gutierrez closing in.
I think Smith maybe tagged the wall there. Oh dear!
He definitely tagged the wall there.
He's just rode it all the way around there.
He's gonna lose a spot to 07. He's gonna lose a spot to the 53. He's gonna get passed by Gutierrez. Probably get up to 42 right on his bumper soon.
Yeah, Luna Bennington's really dropped off from that early period.
There's Luke Evans on the move.
Yeah, that's a man who's had a bit of some rough luck to start the season. So yeah, very solid run from that 10 team so far. Yeah, Justin Whitman's just here, yeah. That being said, he's extending that lead.
Yeah, quite rapidly as well here. Just in a couple of laps, he's extended up to about nearly 6 seconds over Ricky Freeman Jr. Coming up to lap some cars, looks like as well.
Yeah, it looks like that's Jacqueline Concepcion, Miles Mashburn, Roach Rockfield, Justin Perez, who I think did benefit from that early pit stop slightly. However, he may be falling back through the field. There's Cameron Lopez, there's Bobak Fox having an okay day, especially when you consider where he started. And he ran top 5 last year here, but that just goes to show where, you know, whose teams are quicker nowadays. And there's Daniel Sells, who's improved from his starting spot. He's now running just within the top 30. It's been a real rough start to the season for that team.
Yeah, it really has. When they came into the outside of top 30 in the point standings, and I mean, 27 isn't exactly great, but it's better than wrecking another race car like they have been for the last couple of races.
And it was the 22 that DNQ'd. It's the first time a Sells Autosport car has ever failed to qualify. A real shock that did provide.
Not sure it's something to... No, they're fine, I believe. These guys battling this 20... Something happened, actually. Casellas was 20... Someone had an issue. I think... We'll see who if we look at the ticker. Casellas was 27 and just passed... Oh, it's the 1 of Cameron Brennan.
It looks like an unscheduled stop there for the 1 team, and their day just gone from bad to
might be able to
worse.
make it to the end, though. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
So this might cycle out.
Will it,
this might not be a
right to the
killer,
front, though?
Not sure, because his tires aren't that much older. As Nigel Smith has really started to struggle. He's lost a spot to Bennington now as well. It's Evans by his teammates. Made that one look pretty easy, though.
Yeah, he started to climb through the field somewhat. As there goes RFJ. He's being challenged by Dilo. He is. He's fallen back a few spots.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe the 11 has gone by both of them. And
yeah,
it's kind of just taken off.
Watch out for Kyler Seuss quickly
he's
becoming...
closed that lap, actually.
Yeah, quickly becoming a early title contender along with RFJ and Justin Whitmer. He has been rapid, and if it wasn't for an engine issue at Road America, he'd probably be leading the points right now. But this is definitely the way to bounce back from that.
Absolutely. You see coming up to Ribeiro Crown Jr.'s a lap down. Justin Wimmer's probably put a couple more cars a lap down at this point.
Closed it again.
He has. Oh yeah, he did close another couple chances. Yeah, Wimmer's in some traffic though as well here, which isn't exactly helping him.
Yeah, but you got to remember on the lap... Oh, and I think Crown maybe just got in the wall slightly there. But you got to remember on the lap that we saw Soustrai close in. It looks like Evans has got in the wall, but it looks like Soustrai being in the battle of the lap he closed in as well. Quite possibly.
Yeah, we'll see how it looks at the end of this lap. Down.
Okay, there's
Not
barely
really
any
much
change
there.
there. I think at this point you've got to rely on something wacky to happen with the strategy, or a yellow.
Or a yellow.
And we've not seen one yet, and we've never had a race go all the way through green flag in all of our history. So something to look out for. Also, look at this huge group of traffic that the 18 has
wow.
to see, and look at these guys
see
fighting.
Rigel, Kupski, Stels, Footback
Ooh.
Fox. Ooh, Rigel got on the wall.
I was about to say Rigel's having an okay run, and he still is. But it's a fairly decent run for that 50 team, given they've had a difficult start to the season.
They had a really nice run last week at Road America, but the ovals have still been proving a slight issue for them. But we'll hang on to that spot over KJ Hayes, it looks like. Here comes Wimmer to put another one a lap down. And Concepcion has been following him here, and Concepcion, by following the 18, has managed to stay in the free pass spot.
Yeah, fairly decent day for Concepcion. This is their second start, and I believe in their fourth attempt. Really fighting hard here. Reese Kupski's involved in this. Obviously, last week's winner.
I believe this is like 21st through like 27th or so.
Yeah, 21st. That's Matthew Hubert, because Lotus Disbrito, despite starting right at the back, up into the top 20. So a really good day for TGR, actually.
Been a good day actually for Shock Point as well here, all things considering that you see Ayers and Patrick both running in the top 20 right now.
Yeah, a very decent day for those guys, and now looking up back towards top 10. It's currently Santiago on the top 10 spot, but here comes Luna Bennington looking.
Yeah, Bennington fell off. I think they decided to pit later than a lot of people, and now that car's starting to heat back up.
Tell you what, Whitmer's pulled out another few seconds again, and I'm just starting to wonder, how is that?
Yeah.
How is that sustainable? How is he that much quicker?
That car has just been, whenever we ever go to Darlington, it seems like that 18 just has a rocket ship here, and it's no different today. Well, he's going to deal with that big pack pretty soon.
Yeah, and we'll see how that fares for him. But a win here, especially in dominating fashion, will be a real statement of intent from the man who was so nearly last year's champion.
Yeah, you see that big group? I think Hayes might have got the wall up there, actually.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, something to note. So KJ Hayes, KJH Racing have now merged with GM Performance, which is the 60 team, to race under the GM Performance banner as two cars. Just something to note there that KJ Hayes, KJH Racing are no longer an entity in USARC.
Yeah, I mean, first race of the merged team is not going too badly, considering they're both on track, and they're both, one of them's running into the top 30. I believe the other one's back in 31st or so not the worst day ever.
And they both made the race as well, and I think that's when you're in that position, that's the bare minimum as a two-car team. So
yeah, I think the one guy who's not having a very fun day, that was Christian Vargas. This has been a disaster of a race for the Zero team.
It's been a real rough start to the season in general. How the things look to be, I thought at one point this weekend, with practice, it would be turning around for him, especially at Road America, how he ran so well, and then obviously had some issues. But yeah, look at DeLello, and it looks like RFJ is going to get passed by a few more here.
Yeah, RFJ struggling in a big way actually right now. He's going to get passed by Greenman. Here comes Andronical. Oh, tight off of 2.
You know what, you just thought that when he got that pole position here, that this might be the day that he finally wins. But that has not happened at all for him, and it's completely unravelling, especially on this lap with how many cars are passing it.
AZ Herman's going to go by, it looks like. Might lose a spot to Cologne, might even lose a spot to the 42.
It's falling. That's nearly out. That's
back to 10th, I believe.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's in the wall. That was a pretty decent hit as well.
Yeah, that will not do you any favours. That's the end of any really competitive running for the 15, quite possibly.
Yeah, you see Nigel Smith back there has fallen into the hands of Spurley Tube. Cameron Brennan is a little bit fresher tires. He's been passing people a little bit. Whoa,
Oh,
boy.
Whitmer's caught this pack. This is going to be something interesting to see.
Yeah, he's made pretty quick work of KJ Hayes. Gonna try and get by Cameron Lopez now.
That looks fairly routine. I think we will
As a
be.
Toyota teammate, be nice to another Toyota.
Thinking about 10 laps time, we'll see that second round of stops.
Yeah, I mean, more than likely. The question is, though, does anyone actually try to stretch it?
Oh.
Someone might have. Someone's. Oh. What in the world? Is this scheduled?
It's earlier than it is. It's very early.
I believe it is, because I think other cars are pitting.
Yeah, okay, so they're going to go early. They're not going to stretch it out. They're just going to. They've kind of accepted that they're not going to make it on their current fuel and tyres. I wonder if anyone here just braves it, maybe takes 2 tyres instead of 4.
Be a bold call if you did, considering how important tires are. You see Andronicow on pit road, he was, I think, one of the first to pit.
Oh, and that's going to hold up
though.
the 18.
RFJ decided to pit early, probably because of that wall contact.
Let's see how this stop goes for Justin Whitmer.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long stop for the 15 crew there. See the 10's in, the 91.
It should be very comfortable for Whitmer as well. His main
5. Yeah, that was an easy stop.
Yeah, no issues there. So he must be getting lapped by these people, and I wonder if there's a difference in strategy here as well.
I mean, some of these guys are pretty committed to staying out of teams. See Greenman staying a race leader over Una Bennington.
It's Greenman, Bennington, Cologne, Gutierrez, Santiago, your top 5, and then it's Whitmer who's going to tear through these guys quite quickly. Yeah, and there's a lot of people staying out, to be fair. Looks like maybe Hubert just got in the wall there.
Yeah, I mean, difference in strategy. I wonder if wouldn't anyone try to stretch it here. I guess Peter Onjak, he's pitting.
Yeah, he's been completely out of the... Ooh!
Oh! Miles Mashburn, William Ayers, and look out.
Ooh!
Look out.
A wild
gonna
hit.
get through. Oh, Greenman, I think the 18 got hit. Oh.
Yeah, I think the 18 hit. He did.
Yeah, he's
got an issue.
He's got an issue.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to see where the damage is, but he's definitely got a problem.
It's never a normal day. Never a normal day. Oh my god.
I think this is huge, though, if you're the guys who stayed out.
No, this is
basically a free pit stop.
This puts the entire race in the air. This guy's been dominating. Is now just.
He's getting that car has got pretty heavy damage, it seems.
Been a huge accident as well. We hope Miles Mashburn's okay. I think Conception Perez. Santiago took a hit as well. And this is interesting. Is William Ayers going to take the lead?
No, these guys are going to be able to pit and come out with the lead now because of this, because no one was on the tail end of the lead lap. So that's going to put the FSR duo of Greenman and Bennington to the top 2 spots, I believe.
Obviously, pit stop pending.
Because everyone else back here is going to have to take a wave around. Because this track's not long enough for you to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah.
This is huge, though.
Okay, so let's keep an eye on this forecast pit stop. This is monumental for a team which has looked fast and has a chance here to get a victory.
Yeah, this could be.
Sells already
wins for FSR.
So is Daniel Sells
already?
There is no way.
Did he go fuel only?
I think he may be your race leader.
Wow. That's a fuel only call.
And
that's bold.
It's Santiago who, out of the normal pit stops, is leading.
This is going to be interesting here now.
Nigel Smith's in the top 5.
Let's get a look at what happened with the wreck, but
I think Justin Whitmer's out of the race. Whitmer's out of the race.
Whitmer's out of the race.
Wow.
These guys are going to possibly be tail end. I'm not sure if it's going to work out yet.
We'll see what happens, but we're going to quickly check a replay, and we'll be right back.
You see, hanging down the backstretch right here, Ayers is merging. He just merges up way too quickly and just flies into the side of Mashburn.
And then the onslaught.
Perez nowhere to go. Riemann gets through. Bennington gets through. Cologne gets through. Whitmer gets just clipped. And I don't know if it ripped something off the. I don't know what happened, but it really ripped something off. Might have ripped part of the rear wing off.
We'll have to see an onboard here for Justin Whitmer.
On board with Justin Whitmer here, heading down to 3 and 4. As he smoke ahead, just dives it in there, almost takes out the 52. I think he just slides up because of that extra speed and just.
He was going way too fast. That was stupid. That was a stupid move from someone who's been so comfortably in the lead. He did not need to go that fast at all.
Just major implications here at Darlington as Whitmer is out of the race here to dominate car today. Welcome back here from Darlington Raceway, where Daniel Self is your race leader on a bold strategy. Fuel only, I believe. I don't believe he took 2. I believe it was just fuel.
I mean, we didn't see the stop, but he must have taken fuel only. There is no way. He was so far back.
He was, I believe, 10th beforehand. Maybe he took 2, but either way, he's definitely on a differing strategy here.
Yeah.
Then it's not Christian Vargas. Then it is the 07 of Nicolas Santiago, the Anthony Greenman, Nigel Smith in his first start, and Angel Gutierrez. So a lot of drivers here. The first 6 drivers have never won a race before.
If I were a betting man, I would be going towards that 4 car because they are without a doubt the fastest in those 6 based on the most recent stint. However, if the 07 on fresh tyres can get past the 92 on old tyres quickly, he could build up a gap and then bring home a very prize victory. Alternatively, does Selt actually have the tyres to hold on?
It's gonna be close. I think he can hold on through 1 and 2. I don't see him being able to hang on for 7 laps here.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right on that one.
So
Here we go.
Daniel Self, Nicolas Santiago, Anthony Greenman, Nigel Smith, Angel Gutierrez, Luna Bennington, Lotus Disbrio, Stephen Cologne, Riley Spurley, Dallas Miller, your top 10.
And we're back racing.
Decent restart by a 92. Looks good so far, but this is coming up to speed here. 3 and 4 is going to be the real test.
Oh, and Greenman's looking.
Greenman underneath.
Ooh.
Oh, Self is pitting.
That must have. I mean, it's just giving Santiago the lead.
Over Greenman, then Nigel Smith.
But
Chaos back there, big pack.
Can Greenman track down the 07?
Yeah, I mean, he got checked up there when the 92 dove down pit road. He's going to have 6 laps to do it.
They're really. Ooh,
Oh,
Brennan.
1 car in the wall.
And that was very nearly an accident.
Held up Blair McKenzie. Self's going back out now. Riemann is closing.
Yeah, you know, he's without doubt got the fast car. He's already looking. He's going to dive it into
looking.
1.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, the 07 did not give him an inch width.
Yeah, Santiago tried to cover him off, just couldn't do it. Side by side for 6. That's Stephen Cologne on the charge.
Can Greenman pull away now with just 4.5 laps remaining?
I don't know. Your 07's still going to be trying to run him back down.
He's trying to use that high line.
Got a decent run. I think you're going to be battling for 3rd here in a second because Angel Gutierrez is right on the bumper of Nigel Smith. Luna Bennington there as well.
And I just think Santiago's got to be patient.
He's going to get the 41 right here.
Yeah, it looks like Bennington's going to follow. Or not.
Maybe
no.
not.
The gap last lap was 0.4. I think it'll be bigger this time.
Yeah, he did not. I don't think it'll be bigger. It's more so Nigel Smith had an incredible corner.
This will end the 07's bid for the win.
He's going to lose 2nd. He's going to lose 3rd. He might lose 4th.
Well, can Nigel Smith win on debut? He's closing in. He's really closing in. But what about the 52?
Freeman's going to play defensive here. Here comes Angel Gutierrez.
It's anyone's race right now.
Freeman had a really good middle of the corner though, but Smith's a little bit better on exit.
He's got to run.
He's looking.
Santiago's
He's not close
pitted.
enough. Santiago's pitted? Oh, he has.
He must have. We must have.
For the
We'll go
lead.
back. On
Freeman's trying to hang out on
debut.
the outside.
This is incredible. This is
Smith to the
unbelievable.
lead. Greenman might still have one more lap to have a shot, but it's gonna need to be.
They're pitting.
Oh, Gutierrez to the lead. What in the world?
They couldn't make it. Oh no.
White flag is out. Does Angel Gutierrez have enough to hang on, or can Luna Bangton catch
What
him?
a story this could be. Can they make it round? Do they have to pit?
42 looks slow.
Bennington's out.
I hear it's still under power. Bangton's probably gonna try to coast around here.
Yeah, Bennington's out of fuel.
Angel Gutierrez. Wow. First career win at Darlington Raceway. Gutierrez does it.
Unbelievable. Well, I mean, what a story that is. This team nearly shut down last year. And now they are race winners. In the craziest of circumstances. You have a go with a top 10 there. Off topic there. I've just noticed, yeah.
There's some great runs. Eli Steelwolf of a top 10.
Yeah, the heart goes out to... Oh,
what in the world?
Oh, and they're all crashing. Tempers flaring after the race. I'm sure that won't diminish from a very impressive run. Oh, and they're still going. Nice one, guys.
Someone, not sure if people are just angry or what, but wow, that was something.
Delegating in on some of the action there in the end as well. Yeah, unlucky for Nigel Smith there in the end, but a great run. Unlucky for Nicholas Santiago as well. As there's still some guys doing laps here, but wow, an incredible race here at Darlington.
This is post-race here. Nigel Smith coming off pit road. All these guys are diving to come on pit road, and Smith goes up, Rigel goes down. They just collide. That is bizarre.
And I think the same thing happens with the 11 and the 4 as well. And the 15.
RFJ piles in. I don't think that's intentional. That's just... I don't
flaring.
know. That's just Nigel's... I don't know why Nigel Smith decided not to just go down pit road. It's already the end of the race.
Very strange.
Well, an overall very interesting day here from Darlington. A lot of storylines out of this one here. Angel Gutierrez, first career win. Luna Bennington coming with one spot short. FSR almost goes back-to-back. Riemann runs out. Smith runs out. Whitmer gets wrecked for having the fastest car. It didn't seem like it was going to be a chaotic day, but it was a very, very chaotic day.
Yeah, no, it was very... It possibly the most tame race we've had ever up until about lap 62, I believe. That's blown the championship wide open as well with regards to... I mean, Gutierrez has already been having a good season. You know, win now really propels them up the order. You know, the opposite can be said for Justin Whitmer. He's going to be plummeting down. Same for RFJ. Same for Sustra as well. So this, yeah, really makes championship standings quite interesting. But I just can't understand why so many teams shorted the fuel and it went so badly for them.
Yeah, it's just a bold strategy. I guess you want to have faster pit stops. But, you know, some teams, we saw the 52 and the 42 lose spots on pit road. That was from putting more fuel in. That was the right call.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we saw Santiago at one point that like he was going to come home with a very unexpected win, but it just wasn't meant to be for his team. Teammate had a good run in the 08. I mean, Luna Bennington, how close can you get again to a win?
Yeah, I mean, second place finish for the 42 team, finished second at Denver last year, second today. Clearly, I think FSR, though, they have come to play in terms of speed as of late here. 42 and the 4 were both top 10 cars all day.
Yeah, and it's only a matter of time before they get a win on an oval track, I think.
Yeah, but that's it for today here at Darlington. We'll see you next time out. I believe we are at...
We don't know. We don't know, Will. We don't know.
We don't know we are.
It's a short track, but we don't know.
It's a random short track. Be excited, everybody.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. I'm sure.
After that, we go to Chicago, and so we know that. So.
I'm sure it will be fun. We don't really have many short tracks here, so that'll be something different that we've not really seen a whole lot of. But wherever we end up, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a fun race no matter where it is. Short tracks are fun no matter where they are. And we'll see you next time for that one. Until then, good night.
Thank you for watching.